We are seeing extreme volatility in the marketplace today. AMC is down 2.5%. The overall markets are roaring back. And why is this happening? I think it's due to a little bit of shorting. When you have low volume like we're seeing today, only sitting at about 14.3 million, even 250,000 shares that are shorted on any given day, 500,000 shares that are shorted on any given day, that makes a big difference. And that back a couple months ago would have been relatively nothing. We would have brushed that off. You wouldn't even have seen that impact the price action. But due to the low volume, I think that is what is causing this move to the downside. Now, we are getting good news about the ticket sales, about AMC investors or whoever is buying these NFTs are crashing ticket sites, and analysts are revising their box office numbers for Spider-Man to the upside, saying we have not seen this kind of pre-ordering for tickets in a very long time. So that is a really, really good sign. And we're going to go over a lot of other smaller things, reiterate what I think is going to happen with the stock over the rest of this week. But we also have to go over the short interest as well as the stock O tracker data. So let's not waste any time. Let's get into this video, guys. Hit that like button for me. Consider subscribing to the channel. Check out the links in the description for free stock as well as the link for the buy and sell alerts. So getting straight into this video, guys, AMC is just incredibly volatile. We were just at about 2% negative. Now we're almost approaching 3% negative. And there's no one thing that is really telling us why this should be happening. AMC is in the recovery sector of the marketplace, but AMC is doing worse than some of the other recovery stocks, and I don't think it's apes selling out of their positions. I don't think that is the case. I simply put think we do have a little bit of shorting that is going on today. Probably shorts trying to short this down to the support level at about $35 per share, when we will get that bounce and then bounce back up. If we get this Omicron situation that just totally dissolves, you will likely see that move back to $44, $45 per share. That is what I put out with my price target. Fall to 35, bounce back up after that. So this is pretty much expected. If you follow this channel, at least that is what we were calling for. Now let's get into the situation of, take a look at this. AMC Entertainment crashes movie ticket sites thanks to Spider-Man demand and NFTs, what investors should know. And we are going to skip down because we already know all of this, but it says that our AMC first ever NFT with Sony Pictures and Spider-Man No Way Home caused AMC's online ticketing traffic Sunday night / Monday morning to soar to the highest ever in AMC's entire history. Oh, did we sell tickets? But we are sorry, wait times got long with unprecedented volumes. This is what I talked about on the live stream last night, that this was probably going to happen. Hopefully they were ready for it. But it doesn't really look like it. But that's a sideshow. It's good that they're selling these tickets. Now it says Sony Group and partner Walt Disney Company could have a huge hit on their hands based on initial sales demand for Spider-Man No Way Home tickets. Atom tickets, Fango and MovieTickets.com all saw huge demand early Monday that led to site crashes and hour waits for tickets. AMC could be a big winner with a launch of Spider-Man NFTs, but other movie theater stocks such as Cinemark and IMAX Corp could have strong early ticket demand. There are different tiers of intense fan demand when it comes to box office pre-sales, and the film is clearly showing it belongs near the top with a select few. Now, this kind of pre-sale ticket demand hasn't been since 2019, when Avengers Endgame and Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker were two of the most talked about movies. Demand for tickets has analysts reforecasting their box office projections. The last two Spider-Man movies had domestic openings of 117 million and 92 million in 2017 and 2019 respectively, which led to a 100 million plus projection for the 2021 release. So that would be a very solid sign. I don't know if it would translate into the stock going up, because things that should be good for AMC doesn't always mean the stock's going to go up, but I think it probably will, due to, the success of the NFTs. Not really the box office numbers that will come out, the success of the NFTs. So that is basically that situation. Let's go to CNBC and talk about what is happening right now. So we see the Dow up about 1%, S&P up 1.6%, the Nasdaq up over 2%, Russell 2000 up over 0.5%. It says breaking S&P 500 hits high of session up 1.5% after Biden says COVID lockdowns not needed for now. And that's the key thing. It's not needed right now. But I would be very mindful of short-term trades and what kind of positions you are, getting yourself into. Because we could see a very down day tomorrow. You never really know. And to be prepared is a lot better, than getting caught in the midst of it. But this is South African doctor who first spotted the COVID Omicron variant says symptoms seem mild so far. So it's not a huge deal. It doesn't look like it's a higher mortality rate. It doesn't look like it's a worse disease, but we still don't know enough about spread or anything like that. And once those headlines come out, that's going to dominate the marketplace. But as far as today, markets are roaring back, and that's why I just came to this conclusion that we are seeing shorts attacking AMC today. Probably not a huge amount, but enough to drag the stock down with low volume, and that obviously is expected to happen, but it's not so bad. It doesn't matter what happens really on the day-to-day. All it matters is when the shorts cover, and I think the shorts will probably cover by the end of this year, if not the first couple months in 2021. We typically do see shorts more likely to get out of their positions in general around this time of the year, with tax loss harvesting, the Santa Claus rally that could be starting any day now heading into December. It looks very promising to see big gains by the end of this year and through the first couple of months of next year. Now, as far as the Ortex data is concerned, forget the estimates, but we are getting a 17.05% short interest of free float from the exchange reported short interest data. That was November 15th when the price was about $44 per share. So we have come down substantially since then, and we have obviously seen some shorting. So the short interest is probably at all-time highs, probably over 19% if I do say so myself. And that's just based off of what, the exchange reported short interest history, what we got last time, and the price action that we are seeing. This 15.77% estimate is not accurate whatsoever. We are looking at 80.91 million shares that are sold short. Cost to borrow in between about 1 and 1.5%. And the share utilization is 73.17%. And where's that free float out on loan? 16.68%. Some of these data points are not as useful as other ones. We just need the exchange reported short interest, and then to estimate from there, we were way more accurate with our estimations than what the exchange reported estimate was on Ortex. So keep that in mind. Stocko tracker data, we are looking at 24,601 calls that are in the money for December 17th, almost 250,000 that are out of the money. So still a substantial, chance of seeing a gamma squeeze by then, but a lot of this open interest is held very far out the money. A decent amount of it is held close to the money, but a lot of it is held far out of the money. So if we do see that big price action increase to the upside, then you will see a big reaction from AMC stock, because the low volume plays in the same way. If you see a little bit of shorting with low volume, you tend to see these down days in between 2 and 3%. Same thing goes for if you see calls going to the money and gamma delta hedging going on, and market makers having to basically hedge their option positions. Just a little bit can send the stock up as well. So keep that in mind. But January 21st, 2022, 125,000 calls that are in the money and 302,000 that are out of the money. That's going to be the big date to be watching for. But either way, it looks like we're going to see extreme volatility for the next couple of weeks. So all I've been doing is buying and holding my AMC position. I'm not making any trades. I'm not going balls to the walls and options, really in general in the overall market, but specifically not with AMC, because anything can happen at this current moment. Just expect extreme volatility to the upside and to the downside. So that is going to be all for this video. Drop that like on the video, consider subscribing to the channel. Let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this information, about this volatility? What is your price targets? Let me know all of that information. Check out the links for free stocks and the link for the buy and sell alerts if you guys want to be notified every time I make a trade in real time, whether it's stock options or crypto day trades, swing trades, or long-term investments. So that is going to be all for this video. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. I will see you in the next one.